My name is Margaret Donoho. I go by Maggie, and I am a bridge design engineer and project manager here at Kaw Valley Engineering.
So Maggie, what is your education background?
So originally I got my bachelor's of science and engineering, general engineering at Benedictine College. And then I also at the same time was dual enrolled to University of North Dakota in Grand Forks, North Dakota, and have a civil engineering bachelor's degree from there.
Maggie, how long have you been in the engineering field?
I have been in the engineering field for 6 years full time, but I've been with internships, etc. for another 4 years. So all in all, about 10 years.
Who was your mentor and how did they inspire you?
Sure, great question. Unknowingly, I had my dad. I don't think he even really meant to. He was just an example in what he did in his career. He loved it, always loved it. I knew he was passionate about it, working for the conservation department, and that inspired me. Anyone who's passionate about their job is always an inspiration. You can tell they really bring joy and life to others in the work that they do. He was unknowingly, I think. But other mentors would be my coworkers. I've always learned so much from my coworkers. My first job out of college, I was green, didn't know anything about bridges, had the background in structural engineering, but bridges is a whole nother world. And that was something that I was learning all at once. And I'd say every one of my coworkers was a mentor to me.
So Maggie, historically, engineering has been a male-dominated field. What has inspired you to break the barriers and to become successful in this field?
Sure, David, I really do agree that it is a male-dominated field. But I will say that in my experience, I have always felt 100% welcomed, encouraged, and honestly inspired and pushed to further my career in engineering. There really haven't been any barriers or any that are beyond my own fear of failing. Everyone's got that fear, right? There's always going to be that hard work and dedication that you've got to put into it.
So looking at all your inspirations through your entire life, people you've read about, people you've learned about, people you've met, who has inspired you to be the engineer you are today?
That has definitely changed over time. I would say currently my inspiration is Anne Moreau Lindbergh, the wife of Charles Lindbergh. I've been reading a lot about her, is such an amazing person. She was a mother of 6, the first woman licensed glider pilot in the United States, and she also wrote many books and is recognized for that writing. She's just done so much with her life, and I am so inspired by that. Recommend anything she's written, Gift from the Sea. It's such an inspiration to read about someone who's really made a well-rounded effort to ensure they're the best and they live the best life possible.
So there may be some young women watching this video, and what advice do you have to the young girls, young women out there watching you right now if they want to get into the engineering field?
I would say if you want to do it, just go for it. And it's not always going to be easy. It definitely takes a lot of hard work, and it takes putting yourself in the right place at the right time and putting yourself out there, right? Don't let the fear of failing stop you. Just push forward and do your best and stick with it. And remember, hard work pays off. And if it's your area of expertise and your niche, you'll succeed if you're willing to put in the effort for it.
So what advice do you have for women in STEM, or they are interested in STEM, but they're just too afraid to take that leap of faith?
I think that kind of stems into the fear of failing, right? I think that we all, as humans, have that fear a little bit. We don't want to do something if we don't think we're going to succeed. So I'd say don't let that stop you from making your leap. If you're interested in the field of STEM, any area of it, go for it. It's not going to hurt if you fail. Everyone fails. I've failed. No one's perfect. Just make sure you don't let that stop you from going forward with your goals.
So Maggie, you talk a lot about leadership. Define a leader for me.
Oh man, there's a lot of great definitions of being a leader. If you want to inspire someone to be a great leader, be the person that you want them to be.
So it reminds me of a quote by Gandhi. Yeah. Be the change that you want to see in the world.
That's perfect. That's exactly.
So
Couldn't have said it better. Gandhi, there you go.